So the position we're gonna work today, we're gonna think about like what do we do when our opponent grab our collar or hug your hand. Okay, hug our hand. Okay, so a lot of times I'm playing like half guard like this, and my opponent end up grabbing my collar here. Okay, there's like the um, breaking the grip. Okay, so breaking the grip is a good option for me. Okay, but let's say if my opponent has really strong grip, okay, and especially like when you start already long stepping here, okay, like this, and then I feel like I'm struggling here. Okay. All right. So sometimes like you're in a regular half guard, right, and your opponent is here, okay, hugging your head. Okay. So how are you gonna escape from this? Okay. That can happen as well. Okay. And you know, thinking about like what can we do in that situation? Okay. It's hard to recover the guard when somebody's grabbing your collar or hugging your head. So it'll be hard. Okay. And remember, like last week, we had the position where we escape a little bit and we set up the butterfly hook here. Okay, so in order like to start escaping, I can even use this hand here, right, to like help me to put the hook in. And once I put the hook in, it's gonna be a little bit easier for me to elevate my opponent, right? So I elevate him, right? Maybe he's like a little bit more off balance. I almost kind of like sweeping, right? But I start like recovering the guard, even like placing my foot on his hip, okay? Or even like closing the guard, okay? But my opponent will be insisting hugging my head, right? So he wants to be with the hand near me, okay? And we're gonna work on the Choi Bar, right? So where we're gonna grab the arm and then we pass the leg over and around. It's a really effective way for you to attack your opponent. Why? Because the only thing that can stop a Choi Bar is my opponent. If my opponent is putting this arm here, of course I cannot pass my leg around, or if he's grabbing my pants. Okay, if he's grabbing my leg here, it's a little bit hard, but I can pass my knee in front of his face and then start doing this, you see? And now I can start passing my leg over his back to attack the arm, okay? So to set up the hook right here, I can use this hand, as I mentioned before, but also I can, let's say if I can frame, right? I can escape my hip a little bit, place my foot here, like near my butt, and then do this. You see, so I can drag him over my hook. You see? I want you to set up this hook because this is the worst case scenario. Right? He's already in the half guard, he's really close to me. You're already going to score one advantage, right? Most likely. Okay, I have to start initiating my attack. Okay? Again, two ways for me to get the hook. One, it's like this, okay? And two is like escaping my hip, okay? And then I bring my heel against my butt, and then I bring his leg over my hook, okay? Now I can start elevating, you see? And now look, I have to work on how can I free this leg to pass over his head. Okay? There's two ways for me to pass the leg over his head, okay? One is if my opponent let go the grip because he's scared of like getting swept, okay? Then I can start either like put the leg between his legs or on his hip, okay? And then I start passing my leg over like this. It's like more like around the world, I would say, right? Around his arm and head. Or I can go with my knee under his neck, okay? With the frame. So let's say I'm here, okay? He's like super tight, like putting a lot of pressure, like he's torquing my face, right? You know that moment the person's putting a lot of pressure. I escape my hip and put my heel on my butt, bring him over, and now I start elevating, okay? And then I start elevating, I can maybe sweep him here, right? But let's say you start basing, right? Start basing, then I can start like building frame here with my hand. Because this hand here also has to grab his arm here, okay? And then I start bringing my leg inside. Because I know the arm is on the way, I could go around. Now look, I'm gonna armbar him here, Okay, kind of like a reverse armbar. And I squeeze and pinch my knee down. Okay? So now, I'll pass my leg all the way around and across. Grabbing his arm, keep facing to his legs, and then finish him here. If he roll, I'll get the arm back. Okay? Again. So Andy's like, you know, Ricky is really close to me. Okay? Right here. I have to make this, okay? Oh, Professor, what about if you start like getting the knee cut? Start getting the knee cut like this. Okay, that can happen, right? Go back. So I have to be fast. Okay? Then I start elevating, frame, push, and now I'm here. Okay, now I go. Same thing if I'm here and my opponent is grabbing my collar. Okay, I'm trying here, I frame, and I get the arm. Now, I go. Okay? If my opponent like do a long step, like this, of course it's gonna be super hard for me to go to the Choi Bar. Okay? He needs to be like with the hip off the mat. Like this. Now is the opportunity for me to start getting. Okay? So you can work when it's deep on your head, like this, like deep grip around your head. Okay, then you go like this. You see, I want you to slide your knee under his neck. And then go to Choi Bar. Okay? Or, when he's a little bit far, I'm doing a knee shield. I grab his arm, and then go here. We're gonna keep doing this over and over, okay? Notice like on the half guard, when I go from the half guard, I scissor my legs here, turn around. I scissor my legs here, you see? So that way when he tries to roll, I slow him down, you see? Because my foot is here. So if I keep my foot here, he's probably gonna roll faster. So I have to follow him really fast. Okay? That's the only difference. You guys understand? It's like right above the tricep. So if I go to the arm here, he's gonna pull the arm out. It's right here because if he tries to pull the arm out, I can still like bring him to me. And if I can turn his joint like this, that'll be great. Sometimes his arm is gonna go like this. He's gonna step the leg over. Step like this. No, step over your arm like this. Okay? So you can get here. A lot of times I see when people get here, your opponent also step over and around you. Step over me. All the way, yeah, step over. Like this. No, don't fall, don't fall. Keep belly down. Keep belly down. Yeah. I see this happens, right? A lot. So let's say you feel like you're missing the arm. So you have to think about the next step. I feel like I'm missing the arm. What I do, I have to go under my opponent instead of insisting the arm bar, you know? So you know when you're losing the arm, right? You feel like, oh, you know, it's already off. So you just go for crab right, okay? Same thing, like let's say if I'm here with the leg inside, you pull the arm out, like this. I have to sit up and start attacking his back. Okay, I have to understand that every time you pull the arm out, I have a second option, okay? You understand? And those are the best options you have in case like they pull their arm out, okay? So again, if he's here and my leg, maybe he's gonna go for over-under pass, like this. This is a great counter for over-under pass, okay? You scoop your hand under, press your leg over, squeeze, and then go to the Choi Bar, okay? I see a lot of people have a hard time with the over-under pass. They're like just pushing like this, put the pressure on me, like this. So underhook the arm, and then do this. Squeeze your leg over, you see? Your opponent, and then pass over. So now I can go with the foot between the legs or across. Across is better. You guys got it? Okay? All right? Let's practice it, okay? 1, 2, 3.
You beater frames? Here.
Keep going, same person. Leg all the way. Try to get past that. Yeah.
Keep our hips on the floor.
Yeah, like right here. Tight. Like Vinny, try to take your arm out. Yeah. And then right elbow open just a little bit.
Right elbow.
Yeah, you see that? Now, like right here, your left hand can continue to rotate his shoulder. Yeah, so see, now it's hard for him to go. Now adjust your right hand to the wrist. Yep. And then if Vinny rolls, take out that right leg.